Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your 2025 preview tarot reading. So let's jump right in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read in quarters here. So like 3 monthly for you. So we're going to start off with January, February, March. And these are oracle cards. We're going to pull an oracle card. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So we're going to choose an oracle card for each quarter, and then I'm going to pull a tarot card from my beautiful Michelle Knight tarot cards, which there's a link in the description for those if you're interested. And I'll be reading each card. I'll give you the meaning of each card, and then I will put it all together and see, what 2025 has in store for you, my darling Sagittarius. So let's start off. Your first card is Rest and Rejuvenate, my darling Sagittarians. So rest and rejuvenate for you. So I feel this is at number 4. Yeah, I feel this is like the 4 of Swords in the tarot, my darling Sagittarian. So you're being encouraged to the start of the year just to take it easy, have a slow start to your year. And, if you can't, then you need to take some time out to rest and rejuvenate, to bring yourself, into that space. We all, especially during the holiday period, can, run ourselves ragged with visiting people, visiting friends and family and things like that. But you're being encouraged as January, February, March approaches to rest and rejuvenate. Make sure to take time for yourself, my darling Sagittarians. All right, so April, May, June, what do we have? The Earth turns on its orbit for you. Beautiful. The oceans ebb and flow for you. The birds sing for you. The sun rises and it sets for you. Make sure you can see that. The stars come out for you. Every beautiful thing you see, every wondrous thing you experience is all there for you. Yes, it is, my darling Sagittarians. The Earth turns on its orbit for you. Love, love, love. So obviously this second quarter is, all about you, which is lovely. Who doesn't want that? All right, let's move on to July, August, September. Emotions are running high, my darling Sagittarians. Super moon. So looks like the third quarter is going to be emotional. And if I see some cups energy here, then we know that is going to be extra potent. So emotions are running high. So just be wary of that, my darling Sagittarians. And then to end the year, October, November, December, we have the Death. The eternal cycle begins here. Yeah, so this is like the Death card in the tarot, which is transformation. An eternal cycle begins here, which is divine. Who doesn't like that towards the end of the year, that you are beginning a brand new cycle, that, what is done and you're beginning anew. So lovely end to your 2025, my darling Sagittarians. All right, let's consult the tarot and pull a card for each quarter. See what messages we have for you, my darling Sagittarians. All right, let's see what we have for you. All right, for January, February, March, the 9 of Wands. Yeah, that makes sense. For April, May, June, the Queen of Wands. A lot of fire energy. What did I say about emotions and King of Cups? You can't make this up. King of Cups for you in July, August, September. And then to end the year, the Six of Swords. Stunning. Moving on. Starting the year, finishing off this beautiful year by moving into a new cycle. Love it. All right, let me make sure these are all in view. No, that one's really not underneath that, but you get it. Maybe I need to move that back a little. You can see that anyway. All right, my darling Sagittarians. So rest and rejuvenate here for the start, the first quarter of the year, for January, February, March, and you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is a card of, perseverance, my darling Sagittarians. And for you, I feel with this rest and rejuvenate card, you have been working and working and working hard, and you need to now keep going, but also take time for yourself. Take time to rest, relax, recover from whatever these burdens are here. This is, really going and going and going until you feel you can't go on anymore. In the traditional tarot, it's the wounded warrior. So, he's holding on to that one wand. You just can't keep going, but you need to keep going, my darling Sagittarians. That's what I feel for you here, is that you're being encouraged to, yes, you've had a big, burden, overload, but you're being encouraged here to just keep going. Just keep going and allow yourself, though, to rest and rejuvenate, my darling Sagittarians. Because here we have, with April, May, June, the Queen of Wands, and she is your queen. You are a fire sign, so she is your queen. She is the queen of action. So you're being encouraged here, my darling Sagittarians, with this Earth turns on its orbit for you, to get moving on something. Is there a project? Is there, I feel that there could be something that you're wanting to get off the ground here in this second quarter of the year, and you're being encouraged to take action on it, my darling Sagittarians. Don't sit back. Don't rest. You've had your rest here. You've done that. Like I said, this is a card of perseverance here. There's something that you're wanting to get off the ground, and it's going to take some perseverance, and it's going to take some action. And that's what I feel for you. Just remember to take some time out at the start of the year, but you've done that now. You've had that. Make sure you take the time and then get going. Get going on whatever, is your goal, wish, or dream, my darling Sagittarians, because, you're being encouraged to take this action. And you could also be very attractive at this time as well. The Queen of Wands, she sits on her throne. She has her legs, her knees apart, and that is a symbol in the tarot of being open, being quite, open and attractive, and quite bold for those times as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's move on to July, August, September. And as I said, emotions are running high. And I said, if we get cups, and here is the cup, the King of Cups, my darling Sagittarians, is coming in for you. So the King of Cups, he sits on his throne, and he sits in his emotional stability. In the traditional tarot, there is, water all around him, and it's choppy water. But he is sitting on his throne, calm, cool, calm, and collected. He has his cup in his hands, and it is a symbol of sitting in emotional stability. And I feel for you, you need to stay in this emotional stability, my darling Sagittarians, when these emotions are running high. So, refer back to this. I would really like to know, when you get to that July, August, September, what this is about, and keep that in mind to keep you cool. Be in your emotional power. Don't give that away, my darling Sagittarians. It is very easy to get over emotional and just say and spurt out what we don't mean. So you're being warned here to remain cool, calm, and collective, my darling Sagittarians. Just stay cool, because you're going to move into this beautiful new cycle that I can see here for you with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of moving on to calmer shores, and that's what I feel here for you. This situation that is emotionally charged is you're going to move on from that, You know, we can see here, you know, she's in this boat here. All she's got is the clothes on her back and one bag, and she's done. She's moving. She's getting on her boat, moving forward. And these swords here, they represent the knowledge and wisdom and the, you know, the experience that she has gained here in order to be able to move on. And that's what she's taking with her. She's taking with her the lessons and the love, and she's moving on. And that's what you're being encouraged to do here, my darling Sagittarians, is a new cycle is beginning for you towards the end of next year, towards the end of 2025. And you're being encouraged here to move on to calmer shores, to move through whatever this emotion, whatever this sort of, everyone has had the middle part of the year so far being quite emotionally charged. So, you know, there could be something happening in the middle of 2025 that causes a bit of, and it could be a global event, we don't know, but it could be something that, you know, creates a bit of instability in the world. And so all the readings I've done so far, the middle of the year's been quite challenging, I would say. You know, not negative in any way, just there's some challenges there. So I feel for you, my darling Sagittarians, that you are going to, you know, create a brand new cycle for yourself by moving on, moving forward, not looking back, you know, not dwelling in the past. You are going to move forward and be this beautiful, you're going to, and you know, experience this beautiful transformation, which is just divine. Oh, love this for you, my darling Sagittarians. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Please tap it right now. Tap that little guy there. I would really appreciate it. And leave me a comment, leave me an emoji. I'd love to know, you know, whether this resonates with you and whether it's something that you're looking forward to in 2025. And if you could please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Good things are on the way for you, my darling Sagittarians. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.